when he recognized that there was no legal precedent for a case of this nature. And especially at a time in Jamaica where you have multiple murders being committed at the same time in the same space in Jamaica that we know. It is a great call by the judiciary to show that these sort of matters don't do it. It will be dealt with strongly and effectively and with a lot of testicular fortitude. So we are very pleased on this side. And we spoke to the mother and the aunt and the father. Oh, they're right here. They're right here. And they seem to be quite pleased. Come, mother, you have. I was saying to myself that it's not easy being DPP, but it's so important to come out of your office and to actually participate in these cases, because it reminds both myself and Mrs. Martin that as hard as we work, this commitment to service of ourselves, when we have been able to participate in the process, that doesn't help. And may I also pay every respect and credit to the investigative authorities. It was my learned colleague while I was prosecuting in Westmoreland, Mrs. Martin Swavey, Senior Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, who I assigned to work with the police from day one in consultation, that allowed us to bring the matter within a week and a half from the time the incident occurred to the home circuit, where I exercised my powers to prefer a voluntary bill of indictment. And then, having been the attorney who represented the prosecution in the Jeffrey Perry case, which the learned judge spoke of, I remember that the law says that at the very first opportunity, we are to serve the death notice. And I was so glad to hear, because we're thinking as a matter of law, neither the bench nor prosecutors can afford to be emotive. It's strictly law. The case of Trimmingham from the Privy Council and Peter Dougal from Jamaica, which endorses it, says that the death penalty, which is still on the books, it's a matter of law, should only be reserved for the worst of the worst and the rarest of the rare. And the judge said he would consider this the worst of the worst. Of course, there's another link where you have to look to see whether he really has been dated. I think we would have been able to successfully argue, if it had gone to trial, that he would not be able to be rehabilitated. But the matter is moot, because as a matter of law, once he elected to plead guilty, then our hands were tied and we were obliged to take it off the table. But having done that, I believe the learned judge looked at everything, analyzed, and he really, as a representative of the judiciary, showed Jamaica why it is so important to have an independent judiciary, a well-trained judiciary, well-trained prosecutors too, and may I say, courageous attorneys who in very difficult cases, when required so to do, whether through giving assistance through legal aid, it is also important for the system to work for courageous attorneys to step up, as Ms. Harris did, to represent an accused person, a citizen in Jamaica, who, according to the Constitution and due process, must be given proper legal representation. So please, may I say a word on behalf of the Defense Council that she should be commended for having stepped up and done her job. And again, lots of commendation to the police. The MID is the Senior Superintendent Paul Thomas, SSP Thomas, and who was the investigating officer, Detective Inspector Dodd, and they had the resources of the police and they really worked seriously. And for those naysayers who love to talk about this is wrong in Jamaica, that is wrong in Jamaica, I adopt what the Governor General likes to say. There's nothing wrong with Jamaica that what is right with Jamaica cannot fix. And most importantly, Mother, the community of Poker Peace Clarendon and the community in Trelawney rose to the occasion and assisted the police, because within a day the police were able to find the knife and the shot, and the members of the community identified it. Members of the community were able to say he was speaking to us the day before and he said that he was going to kill people. And by the time he went to Trelawney, again, members of the community were able to put him in a situation that he had surrendered to the police. So I say this to say that Jamaica has to understand that what is right about Jamaica is when members of the community speak about what they have seen and what they know. If you are going to subscribe to the I don't want to be an informer mentality, that is how you allow wrongdoers to get away. When the police have the cooperation of the community, they are able to resolve cases much quicker, and this case is an example. But I close on the wonderful note by His Lordship. And in fact, if I was not a hard experienced prosecutor, I may be tempted to confess that it almost brought tears to my eyes. When the learned judge closed by honoring the daughter of Mother and commending the deceased, her daughter, for having been a wonderful community citizen of Jamaica. She was exemplifying the values of hard work, discipline, ambition. She was studying to be a nurse. She had her little shop. She was looking after her 4 children, and she was a good daughter. And that is what the learned judge closed on. And I would hope that that is what you remember. In honoring, that is what is most important. Yes, we were able to bring justice and close it by having brought the accused to justice, but what I believe we must take from this is the fact of, one, what community advocacy can do, what community cooperation with law enforcement can do, and most importantly, remember and honor the wonderful lives of Miss Gwendolyn's daughter and her grandchildren. And certainly at the office of the DPP, it was our pleasure to have worked night and day. We would be in the nights, we're having dinner, we're on the phone with the police, consulting, right? There was no rest for us, and we were glad that along with the police and the rest of the community, we were able to bring some measure of comfort. And God bless the judge, and the police, and my colleagues, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, may God bless Jamaica.
Honorable DPP, it would be nice to name the Kingston Public Hospital the Kamisha Wright Hospital in the honor of Kamisha Wright.
Well, guess what, sir? That is above my pay grade. I'm just a humble prosecutor. Okay. So you take that up elsewhere.
Thank you.
All right? You take very good care. And can I leave you now? All the very best to you.
Auntie?
Yes, and Auntie? Yes. Okay, all the very best. And take good care. And remember, you put up a little something there in the community of Cocoa Peas so that everybody can honor what your daughter stood for. We need more of that in Jamaica. Ambition, hard work, self-discipline, and caring, because it was her caring and nurturing and her generosity of spirit that brought this Mr. Barrett into her home. So at least we can honor those positives and perhaps put up a little statue or something in the community to remind the community of all that your daughter meant. So you take good care and have a safe trip back to Clarendon.
You did a remarkable job. Thank you.
Cannot bring them back, but at least a little satisfaction is there, you know. And I'm thanking the judge so much for understanding my grief and pain that I went through so that he could give him what he deserved. Yeah. And I just want to thank everyone for everything they have done for me and my family. And God blessings and mercy to continue to guide me and protect me along life's journey.
Yeah, right. Know that you put away for a very long time. You think this has brought some form of closure for the family? Well, hopefully.
Because he get what he deserved, you know. My daughter taking me in, feeding, clothing was so good to him, and that this is the treatment that he gave my daughter. So he has to pay for it. He has to pay for it. So that's how you learn by his mistake now. Yeah. When somebody is good to you, don't try to stab them in the back. You understand? Yeah.
Mommy put it to the law. Yeah, look at what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. What's here?
Come, Mama.
Come on, he's strong. He's strong. It's his fault. He put himself where he is. Don't he? Come on. We were nice to him. Maybe if him did down by you, the same thing would happen. A good thing gonna check up on it and Brian Lee tell him to go. You don't know what would be happening. That maybe if you would under 6 foot 6. So just give God thanks for that.
You're his auntie too?
Yes. Just give God thanks.
So he was by your house before you went to Kenisha's house?
I come there and say, you want some work? So my son said to me, say, Mommy, you know, we don't take him, we don't take him. So what we're going to do, we can stay there for a week and then we can get some money and give him to go back home. You know, this one say, I don't know, I look to, you know, so he said, okay, we can stay for a week. But anything else, if you do, you know, in jump and do it for you. You know, he's very with love to work. Anything else, you do, you can look somewhere for me and say, yes, Auntie, what you want, you know? And then go and do it, you know? But I don't know what group in here.
You live in the same Clarendon?
No, I live at Montego Bay.
Oh, so he was with you there for a week?
Yes, for a while.
What's your name?
And my name is Leonora.
Leonora.
This is not night.
It was after you went to your house that we went to Kenisha.
Long after my mother called my sister and asked me, get some work for the two of them. And he said, nothing at Chile. Yes, so the sister said to her, Janet, you sure? I said, you don't do anything up here? She said, no, they don't do anything up here, they just want some work. She said, okay, let them come. And she can work for them.
There's all three of you sisters, her and his mom, her sister.
And two brothers.
And three.
One mother, one father.
Because she didn't already know what was going on. Because her son didn't call her and tell her what was going on. So she didn't ever come. So why no? Why I don't want to see her now? I don't want her to come now. No, she's older. Me the last one now. I am the last one. You understand? So I told her, no, stay where she is. God is giving me the strength and courage of other people. I don't even know them from Adams, but they're calling me, praying for me, and giving me the strength to continue to fight. And God in my name, God has been helping me. I'm telling the truth. It's God's strength and mercy that is keeping me. And I don't regret the day when I said, God, I need you now. Yes. So see, I'm here now, 5 years now since I've been baptized. I am an evangelist in my church, and I see that my God has been blessing me and is keeping me and my family now. That monster that take that family from me, oh, God knows the reason why he allowed that man to do it. Yeah. because I guess he was testing me to see how I would cope in this. So he allowed it to happen just to see how faithful I would be, how strong I would be, and I know that praises go up to God. Yes, because I really hold it. I hold it. Sometimes Satan coming to me and said, look here, go to Trelawney, go up there and do your next will. But I said, no, I am serving a true and living God. And I know God will be there for me. And He really be there for me. Yes. So I just thank God that He has given me the strength and power to continue. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Gwendolyn.